Scoots? There's Scooter. There's Scooter. I'm gonna continue to lurk. Alright, have a good lurk, buddy. Have a nice weekend. Anybody gaming on anything? Are you guys gamers? Anybody gaming on anything right now? You guys play video games? Alright, I'm gonna run this trash build. Gotta go make the wife some dinner. Hey, that's a good partner right there. Make something good like steak and potatoes. Sorry, I didn't need to get that hype, but playing Icarus. What is Icarus? Red Dead Redemption 1. True. Pong. No way. What, on your Nokia phone? Jeez, just admit how rich you are. We got a billionaire over here. I was playing Rivals, but so many people are throwing today. Feels bad. I haven't played Rivals in about a month, 2 months. Something like that. I'm having butter noodles and a thick bacon cut. Oh, that sounds good. That's what I had for like every other dinner for this past week. It was like some form of butter noodles. I did a cursed version though. I did butter noodles, Parmesan cheese, sriracha, and chicken. I'm sure they've added like 2 or 3 new characters since I last played Rivals. They push out characters so fast. Unless me and my friends are watching a scary movie. What scary movie? I missed Weapons being out in theaters, so now I have to wait for it to be out on streaming somewhere. Parmesan and chicken, you didn't just make an Alfredo? What am I? Pasta guy? Yeah, just do a quick Alfredo. What the? You think I'm a chef? No, I had noodles, I had Parmesan, I had butter, I had sriracha, and I had a rotisserie chicken from Costco. Bing, bang, boom, there's your meal. Alfredo is quick. Maybe for you. What's up, Lindo? Possibly The Thing. Oh, yeah. I love that. The Thing's awesome. That's one of my favorite horror movies. I'm not here, by the way. You didn't notice, I'm not even here. I watched Terminator for the first time last night. Do you like it? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't actually seen Terminator all the way through. I've only watched like it in pieces for whatever reason. I heard that the first one is closer to like a horror movie. It's unfortunate. Okay. Oh. Thought I could make that. Oh. Bonk. Oh, he is still here. Ba-dow. Uh-oh. I'm not a fan of this part. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I love Terminator 2. Terminator 2 is like one of my favorite action movies. It's such a good movie. I would kill for an Alfredo right now. I like Alfredo, but the problem is with Alfredo is it doesn't reheat as well as like a red sauce does. For whatever reason. So making like a big thing of Alfredo feels like a waste. My favorite sequel is Titanic 2. Oh, when they go down that little like submarine capsule and it implodes. And all of them die instantly. I thought it was a little morbid, but to each their own. Spoilers? My bad, my bad, my bad. I forgot the first part of the movie starts as a treasure hunt. Then it becomes a horror movie. I bought the thing on disc. What kind of disc? Blu-ray, right? There's no way DVDs are well, I guess DVDs could still get sold. I don't think I know anyone with a DVD player, though. I don't even know if grandmas and grandpas had DVD players. You have one? Actually, my wife has like a portable DVD player for when the power goes out. But honestly, even then, I would just use my phone. Yeah, I probably should have just ran in there. I honestly thought we could get that. But I was a fool. That's unlucky. Y'all got Tommy Wiseau's The Room on Blu-ray? Nah, I'm good. All consoles are basically DVD players, though. I don't know. Can they play DVDs, or are they Blu-ray only? Can Blu-ray players play DVDs? Oh, they can. Okay, got you. But they don't play VHS? What a scam. That's what you really need. An old school CRT TV with the built-in VCR. Get an old VHS of the thing. Watch it on that, man. That's the real experience. That's how I watched the FNAF movie. Did y'all like the FNAF movie? Well, that's not good. I'm dead. You're a G scooter. The animatronic design was cool. That's about it. I mean, that's something. We'll take that. Technically better than nothing. Because the answer could be, no, it was dog water, and there's literally nothing redeemable about it. That's not good. Because I'm dead now. I needed the fattest pallet in existence to live that one. Josh Hutcherson. I don't know why that sounds like a fake name. It sounds like a name I'd use to rob a bank. Were you talking about someone's emotes? What? Not recently that I can remember. What's up, Sam? Alright, let me roll this bad boy. Anybody trying to hop? No longer valid. Does anybody need to get added, by the way? You guys want to join? There's my tag is in chat. But also, if you can't see that, it's up here. Yerv, hashtag FF30. People are weird and parasocial. Oh, I don't know what that means. Should I be worried? What's up, Kel? Do I need to go beat somebody's ass? That's the one with Nick Cage in it who says nothing the whole time. They did put out like a FNAF-ish movie before the FNAF actual movie came out. I'll only join if you're short, people. We got 2 spots. 2 spots. Henri, didn't you say you were joining? Or did I make that up? Or are you a piece of garbage? Liar. Shitty pissy pants. Must be. Sam's hopping in. Sam hops in, but no Henri. Scared. We're gonna get Trapper first game. I'll never see her again. It's over. Cringe beam. What? I used up all my cringe beams. Thick beam. I think I'm gonna get coffee after this. I know I already asked about games, but has anybody played Dying Light the Beast yet? Because I got a code for it. I think I'm going to check it out later tonight. Breakdown. Is there anything else I can use when I get unhooked? Second witness troll. That That would be so troll. Dude, remember when Spine Chill was a perk? That was pretty crazy. Sure. I think the FNAF movie would have been good if it didn't have to cater to a younger audience. I mean, yeah, that's true. Because it's never gonna have like a ton of violence or anything, right? But also at the same time, is FNAF, I feel like FNAF is not like a series that shows a lot of violence to begin with. I feel like FNAF is a pretty PG-13 series, but I could be wrong. On what planet was I being serious? Get a grip. Get a grip, you piece of gob. It implies more than it shows. Yeah, that's what it seems like. I never poop my pants. Yeah, because you're a coward. You gotta let it fly. I did squats today, then went on a run? That sounds terrible. I don't work out though. Let's do leg day into more leg day activities. I'd rather get shot in the face with a gun that's loaded with egg pellets. Rotten eggs. Want to buy you some Depends? That's not going to help me run more than 50 feet. I already have enough trouble squatting into my chair. No way, this guy's a creep. No way we're dealing with another creep. You're sandbagging. You're trolling. You're the reason homophobia exists. Oh, this guy has pride flags. Why is this creep still here? You're sandbagging again. You're sandbagging, you're trolling. I'm not gonna save you. See, that's the only reason I didn't save you. It's because you were sandbagging. How did you get there? Bro's trolling. Okay, that's not. Bro, he's just standing there! That was the most casual pull I've seen in my entire life. He's got the Iron Maiden skin. Does that make you just stand still after you shoot your shot? That was wild. Bro, what is up with everybody using that plaything tonight? I need more water. I am parched. Dude, my Survivor games have been terrible tonight. Absolute garbage can. Absolute garbage. I'll get there. Uh-oh. Is he actually there, or you don't think you saw my beautiful blonde hair sticking up behind that rock, do you? Thought you quit DBD? Oh yeah, if I quit DBD, then how do I have a full YouTube channel of just DBD content? With Dead by Daylight shorts being posted every other day. And Dead by Daylight streams every Friday. Nah, you're kind of right though. Guys, I don't think we win this. The only game that I've had that's been somewhat successful is on the totem build. And we're getting a lot of like hex killers. Maybe I should just be running this. But of course, like right after I start running that, we're gonna have no hex builds for the rest of the night. All right, everybody, you know what to do. Go ahead and spam those emotes. It's your favorite thing to do. Spam those Quentins. You all got them. You all love them. It's the Quentin emote from our favorite character, Quentin, who everybody plays. Nobody forgot about that hot hunk of garbage. Everybody plays. Nobody hates him. Pachow! Pachow! Alright, so where do you find pallets on this map? That's the real question. How do you get a fast fall? That's the second question. Pachow! Pachow! Roar. XD. We dropped this pallet. Oops, I'm dead. Oops. I die. Ugh. Yeah, I'm going back to the totem build after this. I have to. Isn't it all re-uploads though? No. What, are you kidding me? Get real. Are you trying to say that Nerds gameplay from 2019 is a re-upload? I've just been saving all these videos, you know? Like when you hold a hose in the middle and then you just let it burst after it's ready to go. Yeah, they're aging like a fine wine, exactly. I'm still gonna be posting videos from the 2010s and the 2030s. Watch me. But even the channel description says it's just a DVD archive. You've lost me, mate. Okay, you figured out my secret, okay? You son of a bitch. Fine. Yeah, that's what happened. This isn't even live. I'm not live right now. This is fake. I'm not even talking to you. This is all pre-recorded. It's AI content. You got me. Are you happy, pal? The real Yerv is in bed. Probably shitting his loafers right now. Wearing Depends. Rolling back and forth. Uninstall D2. Oh no. Another fly drops. Unlucky. I'm shocked on the Helldivers though. I feel like Helldivers is kind of past its prime too. Ricky Dicky Doodah.
Lots of dying out here.
Bro.
Can't stop it all, but maybe we can slow it down.
I don't think we can, brother. Don't troll me like that, you piece of garbage. What the frick, guy? What is wrong with you? Lots of dying out here. I don't know if you've noticed, but this guy stinks. Like, bro, I did not pull you out of the survivor list just so you could troll me. Piece of garbage. Okay, does anybody still want to play with me, or is it over? Is it over? I'm kind of annoyed that people can't just, like, auto-join on my lobby, because I want to go make coffee. I want to make a cough. Helldivers is better than before. I believe it. He predicted exactly what everyone was going to say to the stream for his pre-record. Yeah, exactly. Henri, that's how this works. You think we're going to be alive in 2030? Nah, not me. I'm cashing out, baby. I got a couple more good years of smoking meth at the rate that I have been, and then we're all wrapped up. Play some DL. Dying Light? Helldivers is going strong, doesn't have a lot of streamers to it. No Daryl? I don't know Daryl now. He does have good squeams though. I just legitimately thought you stopped making DVD stuff. I was surprised to see a live stream. Yeah, I don't make DVD videos anymore. Memes aside. I don't put a lot of effort into Dead by Daylight content as I would have in the past. But streaming it takes literal no effort, and it's just a good excuse to hang out with everybody. Don't toot at me, don't toot at me, don't toot at me. Don't toot at me. You broke the curse? Did you get Hatch? Or you just mean that we had no trapper? Okay, I'm gonna go get coffee. You guys, amuse yourselves. I don't have marbles or music or anything. Amuse yourselves. Dude, no way I made it back in time. How slow is this queue? What brand coffee do you drink? These are just K-Cups. We have some generic, like Costco brand K-Cups, and then we have some Starbucks ones. I think the one that I just grabbed was a Starbucks one. But I wasn't really paying a lot of attention. Potentially wasn't potentiating. Wait. Why do I see your aura for this? Is this supposed to show your aura when you do this? Oh! No! We were supposed to get a buff! That's so toxic. How could you be so toxic, man? What about our buff, man? You're so toxic. Isn't it weird that you can't get like a Tombstone Myers anymore? That kind of makes me sad. Or Tombstone Myers, dude? Where are all the bones? It took me forever to find some bones. All the bones just located over in here. Is this jump scare Myers? You want to heal Slink? I feel like this is jump scare Myers. I'm doing Adept and didn't even realize it. Oh, dude, I haven't done any of the newer Adepts. I need to get those going. I mean, I don't really need to. It would just be fun. Yeah! Oh, what the... Oh! Take her instead! I am overzealous! Take her instead! Thank you! That's so troll. Can't lose my overzealous proc, dude. It's 10%. We can't afford it. Unlucky. Yeah, it looks like it's Scratch Mirror. So Vanity Mirror doesn't do what it used to either, right? Man, I used to like Vanity Mirror. Bro put him inside the shame corner. No way. He gave himself time out. I'm nervous. If I was him, I'd just be sitting in that corner waiting for somebody to come save. Let's see if that's what he's doing. Yeah, he's just kind of just camping. Bro. I mean, I respect that he's not even trying to hide it. I guess. Bro, what is even the point of running the build you're running? Look, guys, I'm not camping. Make sure you stay at least 20 meters away from the hook so the game doesn't know. Marjorie sort of killed his identity and the surprise factor. You never knew which version of him you would get due to the versatility. Yeah, I 100% agree. Now you're basically getting a pretty much the same generic version of Myers, other than jump scare like Scratch Mirror Myers. I mean, it's good they didn't take that away, but that's basically the only diverse build that he has now. Which is also, it's not like something new, it's something that's always been in the game. It's just still there. You know? I mean, if I'm being completely real, I really wish that they hadn't done this rework. I legitimately don't think that there's anything I like about it. Realistically. I mean, Myers has a better... I guess arguably in some situations has a better base kit now, but I'm like, I don't care about that. I just missed when he had fun builds. It doesn't feel like he has fun builds anymore. And now it's like, it's also the thing where like, okay, before, let's say you kind of have the urge to play a certain type of killer. If you wanted to play a stalking killer, specifically, it would be like, oh, you have Ghostface that is one type of way, and then Myers that is one type of way. But Myers' whole thing of like stalking in a different way, I mean, it's not like the stalking is gone, but now you're stalking just to unlock a power that is, sorry to use the overused term, but like you're stalking just to unlock dash slop. I don't know. It's just, I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a huge fan. He shouldn't have a dash. He should not have a dash. That's not Myers. Myers super speed dash killing you from like 20 meters away makes 0 sense. Or even him like super speeding from 10 to 15 meters away and breaking a pallet also doesn't make sense. I'm not usually somebody who like harps too hard on like character design being different than like what their character actually is, but in the case of Myers, it's like he went from a playstyle that totally made sense for the character to like something where it's like, what are we even? It's not even remotely like the character anymore. Other than he still kind of stalks. But they reduced the range on the stalking, didn't they? The whole thing about Myers is he's supposed to like stalk and be creepy from far away. You know? But now he needs to be up and close and he's a speed killer. It just does not make sense. Does not make sense. We're looping gaming and training, all of the above. You got it, Buster. I scream so loud. Louder than Michonne, though. It's somewhat cool that he can Mori people in his base kit, but like all killers can Mori at the end of the game with their base kits, so even that is not really unique. Bro, where were all the totems? This is crazy, man. Is it in here? Oh, that's not good. The thing that I don't like. You're playing a song for him? Oh no, you're just buffing yourself. The thing that sucks is after a killer gets reworked, they can't go back to what they were before. That's what really sucks. If they decide to make changes that are like stats or something, then if those go in the wrong direction, you know, the devs can always just be like, oh, let's just revert those changes and go back to something that makes more sense, you know? But if they do a full rework, there's not a single reworked character that has just gone back to what they were before. It never happens. So it kind of means you're just stuck with a slice of cake that you might not like. You might have preferred having red velvet cake, we got chocolate cake, and now you gotta eat the chocolate cake or you get nothing. But yeah, I just like, not to harp on it too much, but I'm bummed from the perspective of I would think about playing Myers and would enjoy playing Myers, but this version of Myers, I just don't know what separates him enough to like make me want to play him. He's fallen into like a loop where he's similar to a decent amount of other killers with how he plays now. And so now I have less of a thought about like why I would want to play him.
Hold still a sec. I got you. I got you.
I got you. I got you. You're my wife. Sean, don't you remember me? My wife. We killed zombies together. Don't you remember Carl? Carl. Yeah, that guy. He's my son. My son. Coral. They ate him. Skinned him alive. Fed him spaghetti. Threw him to the pits. Coral. 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 Anyways, we lose. This game was butt cheeks, man. I guess this is kind of how you have to play as Myers on a map like this, but it's so boring. You literally just camped. At least like the first 4 or 5 hooks. Isn't there a bone around here? Isn't there a little bone around here? This away? Huh? I feel that he could have received some tweaks to his numbers, like pallet stun reduction and brutal strength could have been added. But he honestly doesn't feel like him at all. Yeah, I would have, me personally, I would have preferred, if I had any stake in the game, I would have preferred, if people are saying that he's too weak for the modern era of DBD, I would prefer numbers getting tweaked rather than complete 360, 180 changes from what he used to be. I don't even care that he was weak. I think it's fine if some people do. There's nothing wrong with people thinking, you know, he's like too weak. It makes him not fun to play or whatever. I would, in that case, I would have preferred that he just get adjusted numbers wise instead of completely changing. But it is what it is. Krassu can infect, transform, hit without slowing down. Myers has to slow down to charge up, transform, and attack. Yeah, remember when you could just like 99 and pop up behind people? This guy's going for the 4K, huh? Dash by daylight, unironically. What was your favorite version of playing the original or previous Myers? See, I had a bunch of different builds that I liked. I liked, well, the one that I was thinking about when I saw this guy pop up was, there's actually 2 builds that you can't play anymore. One was Vanity Mirror, and the other was Vanity Mirror and Shard Myers. Shard Myers was really fun. I've only seen like maybe 1 or 2 people play Shard Myers in the history of this video game, which was just like you use the double shard add-ons, and then as you stalk somebody, you got aura reading on them, so you could fully stalk into tier 3 and you could get like 10 seconds of aura reading on them into tier 3. That was pretty fun. I liked old Vanity Mirror. I like Tombstone Myers. I liked playing against Tombstone Myers. I liked playing against even Infinite Tombstone Myers. Even Infinite Tier 3 was like, it was something different. And then you had to play different. If Myers spent the entire game stalking, then you knew that there was a risk and reward. Like, you have to play differently because he obviously has a different kind of a build. And all those different versions of him just don't happen anymore. Now you're going to get some different shade of Slaughtering Strike Myers, or you get Jump Scare Myers, which is, there's nothing wrong with Jump Scare Myers. Jump Scare Myers can still be fun to play against, but you could just as easily get a game like we had last game, where the dude was just like standing in front of the hook and hitting people, you know, as they walk up. So I honestly, if last game was just like a perma tier 3 Myers was actually like walking around the map and not just sitting in front of hooks, I would have had more fun. Even if it was a perma Tombstone Myers, you know, that would have been more fun than what we just experienced. So I'm sad to see some of the variety go. Being able to switch between tier 1 and tier 2 is nice. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not terrible. I don't care. I personally, it's not something that I would have ever wanted for Myers, but it's cool for people who did want that. I like the simplicity of Myers. Like, we don't really need a bunch of new killers that have a bunch more contingencies to them and things to learn. It's okay to have 1 or 2 killers like Myers where it's just like, you know, you stalk, and then as you get more stock, you level up. If you level up to tier 3, then you get perma, or, you know, you get like an exposed hit for a little bit. We don't need all the complicated stuff, honestly. I don't really vibe with this rework. It doesn't feel like him. Yeah. I do agree. I think, well, I haven't played him a lot, but I think that he can be better meta-wise. Because he stalks faster. He gets to tier 3 faster. You know? That was a big complaint with old Myers, is spending the time in tier 1. Spending that time to just become like a normal killer. Again, I don't personally mind it, but I guess enough people did that, you know. But again, my argument would have been, if the community had a way to change the direction, I would have just said, if it's such a problem getting out of tier 1 into tier 2, then why don't you just make like the stalk curve faster? You know? Make it easier. If you wanted to go back between tier 1 and tier 2, then why don't you make an add-on for that rather than making a rework? I would even go as far as to say is, if you want to add something like a Slaughtering Strike, I know this is not really reasonable because it's a full rework power, but I would say rather than creating a whole new rework, if you want to add something like Slaughtering Strike, which really doesn't make sense on Myers, then make it a limited time thing and make it an iridescent add-on instead of a rework. Make it something that only happens some of the time, because why would Myers be running at Mach speed in 100% of his games? It would honestly be kind of cool if you only saw it like 1 out of every 10 games that you played against Myers. Then it would be more surprising. But anyways, there's not really anything we can do about these changes now, to be honest. There's not a single rework that they've done where they've gone back to a previous version, so it is what it is. What's up, Dream? How you doing, buddy? Could he still be bounced if charging up the slithering sloosh just doesn't slow you down? I guess. I mean, I haven't really played him. My whole thing is I don't want to dash on Myers. But maybe I'm just a picky Peter. It just doesn't feel right. When I play Myers, I don't want to play a dash killer. It just feels wrong. There are plenty of other killers that do some form of dash where it makes a lot more sense. And you would pick those killers for that reason. But Myers would not be, it's not the style of gameplay that you're looking for if you're playing Myers, straight up. If I wanted to hop on Myers, at least in the old version, it'd be like, alright, dude, I'm gonna turn my brain off. I'm gonna stalk and hit survivors, you know? That's it. Stalk a little bit, get your tears up, hit survivors. That's it. Now you have to like time a slaughtering strike. What the frick is a slaughtering strike, brother? You gotta hit pallets with your power like your Leatherface for some reason. You gotta charge up. You gotta make that sound with your blade. Shing! Just like Myers did in every movie. And then go dashing at the survivor. Just like every Halloween movie I've ever seen. Remember when Myers broke completely through that wall? Moving at Mach speed? That was so sick. He probably did do that in the Busta Rhymes movie. Nice. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. I don't know how to play against this killer, to be honest. I really don't. Oh, close. Sloppering strike. Feels like they want every killer to be a dash killer. I think they want. I think the actual move from this patch was that they want killers to be viable. I think that's what the ultimate.
That's good.
If I had to guess, I would say that's why they changed Myers. They felt like he wasn't viable enough. They want him to be more viable. And obviously the modern version of Dead by Daylight is more fast-paced. And so I can totally get how the idea behind it, at least, is like, oh, we need to make Myers more fast-paced so that he can actually hold his own in this version of the game. But like, that concept is fine, but I would just argue that I don't really think it needed to happen in the way that it did. Because I am on the side of, in almost every case, if there's something that gives the game more like variety and spice and leaves a character or a build or something like that feeling more unique, then you should just leave that alone. Even if it's not competitively viable. Like, bro, I'm sure that you can still find 15 different killers. I don't even know if I was aiming at a face. You can still find 15 different killers who are more competitively viable than Myers is, even with his new rework. So let's not go ahead and worry about that, you know? Because competitively minded players are not playing that killer anyways. So it's not really like for them. My friend made a horror game. Will you play it when it's out if you get a key? Yeah, what is it? What's for dinner?
We'll get this
I had
figured
Jimmy
out.
John's. Spicy East Coast Italian. You know what it is. We like it spicy. Well, that's awkward. Ah! I just got these jeans. I'm dead. I don't think I'm ever gonna learn how to play against this killer. Why do you keep picking hooks that are so far away? Have you not seen this killer yet, Henri?
You're a fool for coming for me, but thank you.
All right, I'll throw this game on my wish list. Wait, Henri, you have friends? Who aren't me? Ass. Bro, you gonna eat or what? Oh my god, he didn't even eat it. You an idiot? If I say eat, you eat, Rick. How long does this undetectable last? Oh, I think it's until the thing goes away. Henri has more friends than you? Yeah, I don't have friends. Except for Henri. That's why I asked. You don't have to be rude about it, you bitch motherfucker. What the freaking S? You BMF? Guys, did we have fun? I've been playing like ass tonight, dude. I have no excuses. I wish I could come up with an excuse, but I've got none. I am family friendly, bitch. What the fudge? You guys want to play Minecraft? In my ass? bong, bing, 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 bing. Imagine if we had a little bit of counterplay. She wouldn't be as fun to play, to be honest. Counterplay is not that fun. Speaking of, I'm dead. Oh. I let go of my mouse too early. Have you tried the buffed poised? I think I did.
Doesn't feel safe though.
I don't remember thinking thoughts about it though. I don't remember having any coherent thoughts about it. We can try it. No scratch marks for 30 seconds. That's pretty solid. Where you at? Where your mama at? What's she doing tonight? Oop, not what I meant. Where you at? Where your mama at? What's she doing tonight? What's your mama doing? Oh my god, Henri, chill the Stop talking about my mod. Oh, your mom mods your Twitch chat? That's adorable. Feel like it could potentially work if it didn't activate when slugged, hooked / carried, and also no blood and grunts of pain. Yeah, it would be nice if you were if it happened like while you were on the ground or on the hook, that it just stored it up and then gave it to you after. That'd be kind of sweet. That would be kind of sweet. That'd be kind of neat, y'all. That'd be kind of neat, y'all. There's some other things that got changed on the patch. I just don't remember them. Can you read them in here? I don't think you can. This is just like the highly impactful Crash 2 nerf. Have you tried Mega Bonk? No, but I'm kind of like burnout on those survivor-like roguelikes right now. I get the vibe. It's like 3D vampire survivors, but I've played those games so much that I'm like, I'm taking a break from those. Giving you the killer's aura for just touching a gen. Right. I think that's kind of solid. Does the generator have to be at 0 for you to get that? Is there a Halloween thing this year? Yeah, it starts on the 13th, I want to say. Guys, I forgot to turn on the TikTok stream. Do you think TikTok's lonely? 14th? You're probably right. 13th is your birthday? Oh, that's why they skipped it. Makes sense. Rage for no Crossu. I really don't think it matters who we get. I'm playing like butt cheeks. I don't think I've played a single good game tonight. Not that it really matters. It is what it is. Just the first time, so it only works 7 times total. Oh, gotcha. So it's just the first time that you touch any gen. You guys like this fit? I didn't even know I had a cat shirt on her. When the freak did I get this? I'm looking cute as a button, y'all. The flip. Oh, it's that guy. I don't know, guys. Is this any better that we got that guy? Instead of the flying squid? I was gonna say, if you check that corner, you're a psychopath. There ain't no way anybody would check that corner. With aura reading, obviously, it's different. Wait, how do you proc Eyes of Belmont? I literally forgot. Is it? It's not a skill check thing. Is it just when you finish a gen? Honestly, I feel like this bot is cranking. Here's my aura reading. That does not give you very much aura reading by itself, does it? Are you spooked? Sam said, I don't take chases. I'm not here to take chases. Could pair well with alert. Yeah, it's good in like an aura reading build. It just doesn't really seem like it does much on its own. But I guess that's kind of the point. Oh my god, this bot is juicing. Feels bad to say, but I mean, realistically, it kind of is what it is. This is one of those games where it's like, I'm kind of glad that person DC'd early, because like I'd rather have the bot just doing gens. Honestly, rather than somebody who's just like completely checked out and is not gonna try or do anything for the rest of the game. I'd rather at least have a bot that's gonna do one gen. This is a little awkward. Okay, never mind. The bot's sandbagging. Oh my god, the bot sandbagged so hard. Bot? Bot? This bot's actually a dickhead. Dude, why did it run straight at us? And then immediately die. Oh my god, it's like it could hear us. All right, Techno, I would just beeline it somewhere else. Did the stream go to 144 for anybody else? Yeah, that's just my standard resolution now. I want it that way. I like that she thought she had a Mori first, too. I don't know if it's better for me to, like, take a hit or to just, like, stay uninjured and follow. Okay. Okay, I want to say that staying uninjured was the play. That's how I feel about it now. Dude, okay. I don't want to really say anything about it, but the bot is back to being my best friend because it's doing gens again. Kind of love it. The bot selling was golden. Oh my god, dude. Its light behavior can listen to our microphones sometimes and does it just to troll us. Literally just to troll us. He said something good about our bots. Send them in. Send it in. No, the bot did a lot of gen progress, to be honest. What's up, Adrian? Sorry, I was drinking coffee. Uh-oh, I hear the bass line. That's not good. Boom, 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 boom. Yerv, what are your pronouns? Bitch and tits. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. I meant to say fucking suck. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that at all. I meant to say Minecraft and Christ. Oh, I gotta sneeze. My new pronouns are sneeze and achoo. I can't get a full blind off. Okay, Spider-Man. That was bad. That recovery is pretty fast. Dude, I still gotta sneeze. Leave me free. I gotta blow my nose. This is killing me. nostrils. My freaking nostrils, man. Uh-oh, is he right behind me? Oh, we just abandoned Sam? Is that the play? I didn't realize we had a plan. Alright, I'm in for it. Sam, look for the hatch. I'm doing this for you. Wait, it worked. Let's go. It's a me, teammate. These add-ons are so weird. Super weird. Is those 2 flashlight saves for clutch? I was worried I was wasting my time and I should just be blocking, but then I was like, it's the ghoul. If I block, it literally achieves nothing. Let's go. It's a me. Actually, I want to run the Rick build. Rick?
Feels like I've been ripped out of my life and put somewhere else.
Shut up, Rick. God. Rick. Alright, anybody else want to join? We got spots. We do have spots. If you don't already have me added, all you gotta do is look me up on the in-game friends list. YERV hashtag FF30. And you can join. I would, but I'm mega bonking. Fair. Respect. Hey, what's up, Lord of the Void? Lord of the Void. Yum, pizza. I also like that your hashtag is BFFF. Best fucking friend forever. Oh, what the boo-boo do? You got me. You got me good with that one. That was a good prank. All right. All right, guys, this stream is over. Best it's fine, pizza. By the way, what is a pizza tux? What the freak is a pizza tux? Is it a tuxedo made out of pizza? Guys, I'm looting this game if that changes any of your opinions about what you're gonna run. I'm gonna loot some items. My old name was Oh No Tuxedo Mask. What's a tuxedo mask? Is that like a sex thing? Sounds like a sex thing. It's when you roll around on 15 Sbarro's pies and absorb them until it looks like a tuxedo. That's not a thing. Not a thing. Don't ruin tuxedo mask. So is it not a sex thing? It does though. Thank you. When I did more DBD back in the day, I changed my name to a lot of random things. I did the same thing. For my like first year on DVD, I changed my name constantly. Tuxedo Mask is a Sailor Moon character. Got you. I changed my name to Pizza and Butt Plugs. Hell yeah. What a combo. Dude, imagine having a... Alright, first of all, Pizza, we're ready when you are. Second of all, I say that only so I give my... No, you're fine. I said that only so I give myself some padding and some time so I could think through whether or not I want to say this out loud, but I'm gonna say it out loud anyways. What if you had a butt plug that had a slice of pizza on the end? So then you walk around, you know, you're at the mall and people are like, oh my god, dude, you sat on your pizza slice. Are you gonna eat that? And they try to get the pizza slice. They try to pick up the pizza slice. Are you gonna eat that pizza? And then they try to eat the pizza slice. Maybe not at the mall. Where else are you gonna use it? Literally, where else? What was your funniest name? Oh, I don't think any of them are funny. Probably cringe. I remember, like, I would change it, like, you know, like, when there were, like, events or, like, BP events, especially when I was, like, grinding for Legacy, I would change it to, like, please play Bloody Party Streamers or whatever. Cringe stuff like that. I don't remember anything funny, though. I don't think I've ever been funny in my life. I don't think I've ever done anything funny. Except for things that could be laughed at. You know, like slipping and falling. And seriously injuring myself. Ha ha! That guy is legitimately injured. I think his elbow is dislocated. What an idiot. I ran into a singularity named Hot Larry's in your area. That's a good one. I've never really roleplayed with my name. Rick Ribbity Grabs. Hello, I'm a random viewer. I just wanted to know where you are from. I'm from the United States of America, my friend. How about you? I'm serving it, I'm yerving it, and then... What's next? Shows your address on Google Maps. I'm on a remote island off the coast of... Guys, I'm looking at this YouTube stream and I'm only seeing a single like on the stream. Guys, can we get those likes up? Guys, let me hear it in chat. Can we spam some emotes? Guys, pizza, pizza, ice cream. Pizza, pizza, ice cream. Thank you for the rose. Why do we call singularity? Because some people have speech impediments, and so we do it just to be nice to them, because they can't get the full name out. Or in my case, I call him Singularity. Singularity. Uh-oh. He heard me speaking Ubu. He decided to step out. Who said that? I said, who said that? Who's out here being a cutie pie? It wasn't me, mister. It wasn't me. Wait, why did it make a sound over there if he's already over here? Uh-oh. You want me to put this pallet back for you? Blood eye. Blood eye. What? Look how fast I open stuff. Whee! Dude, nothing but keys. Hello? At least I can unlock the door to your house. Oh my god, it's nothing but keys. Yeah, that's right. I'm coming for a sleepover. I don't care if I wasn't invited. Be there soon. What, you thought I was streaming? Yeah, now I'm streaming from your house. Did you break any other pallets? I don't have anything else to replace.
Don't move now.
What a creep. Rick, chill. Don't move now. I've got you right where I wanted you. Chill out, man. Great skill check. You're having your broccoli? Alright. Just this once, though. What's your favorite season / weather? My favorite weather pattern is rain. My favorite season? It used to be... Okay, so at one point in my life, it was summer because summer breaks. You know? At one point... I guess it was winter because... Wow, it looked like he was aiming the other direction. Good play. At one point, it was winter because winter break and also, like, winter weather. It's kind of pog. Oh, he's going for bombs, baby. He caught up faster than I thought. I'm playing, like, absolute crap today. Now I would say it's probably fall. Because as a working adult, I don't get any benefits from... Summer's just super hot. Winter's just super cold. And then it snows, and you have to drive through the snow, and that's annoying. So probably fall. Fall, the temperatures are nice. It's pretty chill. You have the excuse to eat stuff that tastes like pumpkin. You know? That's a good vibe. And I'm all about the rain.
You came through for me.
Never do that voice again. Henri, you should know, of course you know by now, that every time you tell me not to do something, I just want to do it again. I'm just a little streamer. Bro, that's not even funny though, because I was watching a video about, you guys know Nova Online? I don't want to harp on the guy because he's just living his life. But
We can clean that right up.
yeah, he's one of those. He's one of those people who does like age regression. Oh man, it gives me the chills, man. It's so creepy, bro. Oh, oh, oh God, man. That ain't right, boy. That ain't right, boy. This guy hits his axes, man. Ooh, speed boost. Don't worry, I'll save. Key save? Key save? Oh, dude, it didn't work. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I tried to key save, it just didn't work for some reason. Hey, don't come over here, buddy. Don't come over here, pal. The streamer in chat, are French fries superior to tater tots or vice versa? Context specific. But generally speaking, I feel like French fries are more versatile, you know, than tater tots. Tater tots basically only come one way. But You know, both can go hard in the right scenario. Loaded tater tots go pretty hard. But also you can get loaded fries, so. Potato, potato, you know what I mean?
Took a good hit, huh?
Took a good hit, huh?
Dude, Rick, try not to be an absolute creep for once in your life.
You don't mind me breathing down your neck, do ya? Dang, you took a pretty good hit, didn't ya?
Bro, relax, man. I can smell the Sabaros on your breath. Back up. Walks out, kicks a gen, walks out. You were so close. I know, I thought I had it. Wait, if you can do that, I can do it, right? What the f— Yeah, you're not the only one, pal. Where the hell am I? That's not near the hook. Hold on. What? How does that work? Oh my god, I'm not anywhere near helping, bro. Oh man. Don't worry, I just not helping at all. Don't mind me. She's Diet Huntress? Yeah, kind of. Diet Huntress with cross-map teleports and undetectable. Plus he can yoink you if you have the axe in your back. This guy was landing some pretty good hits with his power. Give me one skill check. He's going to the door over there, I think. No, he's not. Honestly, if that hits, I'd kiss you on the tongue. I'd suck your tongue straight off your lips. You perverted blue rabbit. Just let him shoot shots. For funsies. Nice. I'm not giving it back. I'm not giving it back. It's mine now. Aw, dang it. Camp this. Okay. He's just too smart. Man, I played some really awful Dead by Daylight tonight. These are some really low quality games, I have to say. I'm proud of myself. He has the cat only and didn't use him? How do you know? Imagine you can use 3 key charges to stab the killer in the leg, forcing them to drop the survivor. That'd be so busted. That'd be so busted. What way do you like curly fry? French fries, curly, steak, or crinkled? Of those options, curly. I don't really like steak fries. They're too thick and potatoey. You get French fries because you want them to have some crunch. They gotta have some crisp to them. Steak fries just like a barely cooked potato. Although one thing I would say about steak fries, if they have seasoning on them, they hold seasoning really well. What the frick is going on that's not making sounds? This is creepy, bro. This is so creepy. I don't like it. Garlic parm steak fries. That does sound good. Garlic parm fries in general goes hard. Truffle fries goes hard.
Lots of dying out here.
Do you know Aaron
Can't
and
stop it
Monto,
all.
the old Legends of
Slow it down.
DVD? Now the game changed a lot. By the way, I'm from... I don't know what BD is. I know of Monto. I know Aaron decently well. I've talked to him a few times. He's a good dude. Monto... I used to watch his videos, but... if I'm being completely honest, he seems like kind of a douche. I don't think he makes Dead by Daylight videos anymore. But yeah, no. Aaron's a sweetheart. He's a good dude. Oh yeah, Red Robin fries are so good. 100% agree. Like, you get some good seasoning. Get some good seasoning on some fries, you know? Put some nice seasoning on some fries. All right, we're running this build, dude. I'm literally lost. I don't know. Hamburger! Did anybody else try to get added while I was in game? If you guys want to join, you're more than welcome. Stop making me hungry. I can't. You're the hamburger. We can have a full food-themed lobby. Garlic shoestring fries? True. Shoestring fries go hard. Hard. I don't know why. I'm not hungry at all today. I don't feel like I even had that much. The most substantial thing I had, I mean, I did have like a sandwich and chips. But other than that, I didn't even eat lunch. I had a small pumpkin muffin for breakfast. And then I had some sunflower seeds. And that was my breakfast and lunch. But I'm not hungry at all now. Dude, sunflower seeds are so good. I haven't had them in so long. That was also my, that was my girl dinner last night. I just had sunflower seeds and a Slurpee. I don't know why I just committed to that. I was like, I want to have girl dinner tonight. I don't want to eat actual substantial food. I just want to eat garbage. What's your favorite protein? Probably steak. Nice steak. I eat a ton of chicken though. Chicken's like the easiest protein to work into like any meal. Spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah, that's pretty good. Shoestring fries from mom and pop Greek restaurants. I don't think any of the Greek restaurants I've been to have shoestring fries. The ones that I've been to have more like standard, not like fast foody, but those style fries. Making some roasted chicken and garlic raviolis. That sounds so good. Guys, I keep forgetting to boot up the TikTok stream. Oh my god, dude. There's at least one person on TikTok right now sad on a Friday night. And they don't get the stream. They just get nothing. Nothing. Let me give you corn. I mean, I'm probably getting on Dying Light in a little bit. So what's the point? What's the point? Give me corn! Henri, thank you for the corn. Thank you for the heart meat. Thank you for the goat. Thank you for the rose. I forget what the other things are. They have so many like random donation things. Thank you for the corgi. Thank you for the Shibu Inu. Those are the only ones I know.
Never a day off. Not in a long.
What'd you say about?
Time.
Bro, stop mumbling. Richard? Friggin' Richard Grimm out here, whispering to himself. Don't run! I will save you! Yes, the light beam! Use the light! Whoa-ha! A nurse? Shocking but true. Now me, if I wanted to absolutely destroy in solo queue, I'd probably just play Krasue because I think she's more fun, but I mean, go off. Nothing wrong with it. Ricky Dicky Doo-dah, come and get your hoo-ha.
Hold on.
Hold on. I'm farming you. Dude, this version of Rick is such a creep. Uh-oh. Sorry. This version of Rick is such a creep. Okay, I'm gonna wait a little bit to save you, because that felt like an egregious farm. I didn't think it was that bad. I just figured she would be somewhere else at that point. Dude, is she just hovering this? Do killers just not want to play on this map? Is that what it is? Because that's the exact same thing that the Myers did on this map. Do killers just hate Nostromo? Is that what it is? Hey, Flower Pie, how are you doing? Hope you had a great stream. Thank you for the raid. Hope you're doing swell. We gotta keep you out of the fray. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, gee. Oh my god, bro. Dude, killers have got to just hate this map. Is that what it is? I've seen the most shameless camping and tunneling on this map tonight. absolutely shameless. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I don't even know what to do, man. We're gonna lose. How's DBD? I haven't played in eons. Oh, you haven't? I was actually just gonna ask if you were playing DBD tonight. What did you play? Also, don't let me keep you if you need to go rest and chill after a long swing. God, I gotta stop doing ooh voice. I'm so sorry. Oops, it slipped out again. I'm just a little streamo. I can't help being a little streamo guy. Bro, what is with the camping and tunneling on this map, dude? This is absurd. You could at least, like, make it look a little bit like you're not doing exactly what you're doing, you know? A tiny bit. Let's see. Bro, this is unreal. What do I have to do? Okay, man. Okay. All right. Have fun. Enjoy. Wait. Wait. She at least got lost. Okay. We'll take that. Distracted her. We'll take that. Outlast Trials and Phasmo. Good choice.
What are we naming our band?
Sheesh. Poop sandwich. That's why you don't give me naming rights. It's poop sandwich. How's Outlast Trials? I haven't played that one in eons. Speaking of eons. But again, I think I already said it. I don't remember if I got the full thought out, but if you need to go rest and take a little breather after stream, please feel free. Don't let me yap. Maybe they don't like pizza. Who doesn't like pizza? This nurse sounds like she's banging on pots and pans. I'm impartial on it when I play as my main clown. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like this map as killer. But I don't think it's made me devolve into a let's just slowly camp and tunnel out every survivor one by one type of a mode. And that's pretty much exactly what the last two killers on this map have done. It's even more surprising on a nurse. Like, nurse has so much mobility, has so much potential to hunt down other survivors. She said, nah. She said, you know where you'll find me. Bro, she's still here. Okay. Okay. At least we traded. Better than nothing. I miss running all the boons. It is very satisfying. I don't really run Omega Boon as much anymore though. I like this build because it's just the running boons. and really easy perks to run with. It's pretty mindless, but against the nurse, it doesn't do that much. I really want to cope and seethe. I just want to cope and seethe. I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, I'm going to cope. I'm going to cope super hard. I'm just going to say
I got you.
that the reason that I've done so poorly tonight, that I've had 95% really bad games, is because my builds have been not well suited for the killers I'm playing against. Yeah, I said it. I'm coping. I'm coping super hard. It's not just me playing like absolute garbage, it's the builds. Right? Outlast is amazing. They've added some really good updates. I very much enjoyed my time on that game. But I haven't had anything more recently that's motivated me to get back into it for whatever reason. But I do recognize that game is awesome. Once they changed the healing boon. Yeah, the healing boon just isn't what it used to be. I mean, it still heals really fast inside the boon, but it's kind of silly because you set up a boon and then somebody else has got to come heal you when you're inside it. The one build that I used to run with it that's like, it's not amazing, but it's okay, is you can, I would run like Resurgence and Leader and then set up the healing boon. And then I just put the healing boon next to a gen I was working on. Or put it close to where I am. So like, people can heal you like super fast. It's unnecessary though. Like if you have Resurgence and Leader, you already like heal super fast. It's really unnecessary. I can help prevent our deaths. Oh, I'm a pro. I don't need help. Just kidding. Have a good one, Flower Pot. Thank you again for the raid. I don't need help. Imagine if she could see the beam. That would be so messed up. That would be so bad. Any pallets? Any windows? Any pallets or windows? I forget that maps show you, they are like windows of opportunity now. Oh. No, dude. This is so sad. Not right there, bro. I'm just here to give you a like on this stream. Thank you. We need more likes on the VOD. Pizza ice cream. A 1 out against this is respectable. Oh my god, bro. These games have been brutal. These games have been brutal, dude.
People will die out here if they don't know what they're doing.
I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know. Do I gen rush? Gen rush with friends. Jennings with friendings.
What?
I want ice cream? True. Me too. I love ice cream. I just stopped buying it at stores, so it prevents me from adding on thickness. Cause your boy's pretty sedentary lately. Just chilling and gaming and laying down. So we can't just have easy access ice cream. That's not good. Now that I have to put up an effort to go out and get ice cream, it makes it so that it happens less, which is good. What is the BP cap now? It's 5 mil. Oh, they made Rebirth harder? Interesting. The Rebirths, I don't know. It's an interesting system. I think it just annoyed me a little bit that the Rebirths made you stop playing with your team. Like, you're already playing in, like, a squad, and then when you hit a Rebirth, you kind of need to Rebirth to just get it out of the way. But then, if you're already with a squad, it's like, okay, we just gotta stop. We were chatting with the killer. Oh, were they nice? I'm gen rushing this next killer. With literally no shame. Guys, if anybody I recently added wants to play, by the way, you guys are welcome. I know I added a couple folks. The lobsters are open. You should have some shame. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I should, but I... Ba-da-da-da. Yeah, I wish there was some kind of loophole where I could listen to good music while on YouTube. I can listen to, like, royalty-free stuff, but even that's a little sus. And I don't really think that there's any royalty-free music that I actually like. There used to be some, but I can't even remember. I don't have those playlists anymore. I deleted all my royalty-free playlists because I just listen to regular music on Twitch. Who wants to listen to some royalty-free synthwave? What happens when I look up royalty-free? I feel like this stuff will still get... It'll still get the VOD canceled. Like... Copyright. I don't even want to, yeah, I don't even want to mess with this stuff. It's not even worth it. To listen to royalty-free lo-fi beats, I think it's going to put me to sleep. I don't mind those lo-fi beats, but it is just like, it's just background noise. It'll make me sleepy. All right, who's gonna rush gens with me? Oh, Sable, you just raised your hand. Pizza, you're on gens with me. Your Sable literally just raised your hand. What if we could emote in lobbies? Would that be cringe? Oh my god, Rick, relax. Did you ever play an instrument? I very briefly played guitar, not well, and also played the drums. I'm terrible at them now, though. I still have an electronic drum set up behind me, but I'm god awful. I'm burning this toolbox. Where are you guys looping? Where do we want to go? Over here? A little bit of friendly competition. Would take away from the horror aspect. I mean, you're not wrong, but there's been a lot in this game that's been taking away from the horror aspect for the past few years. Oh. Oh. But I do agree it would make the horror aspect a little more non-existent. This game doesn't need to go full Fortnite. But I don't mind it being silly either.
I'm okay. It will be.
That sucks. That sucks. Dude. Dead by Daylight game without a tunneling Timmy challenge. Impossible. Hey, what's up, Brad? That sucks. Well, I take a hit for free now. Don't worry, I'll still take that free hit. Yep. Anybody else thinks she just looks like a little sperm? I have no idea what you're supposed to do against this killer. I played her a ton, at least for me. I played a decent amount of her, and I really literally don't know what you're supposed to do against this killer. Ash hitting this tanky leg? That does sound horrifying. Squidward tentacles. I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure. The thing is with a killer like this, it sucks, but I feel like if you bounce her too much, she would quickly go from like bustedly broken. Where are the mushrooms? I'm gonna go broken before I can even get one. With this killer, she could very easily go from like bustedly broken to like, oh, she doesn't work anymore. Like, obviously the most recent changes, they didn't really affect her, to be honest. But it's just the way she's designed. If you change one or more things a little too much, you twist the dials, she just becomes completely useless, in my opinion, or she could. So it's like it's a tough place to put her. Play 2 connecting pallets. That is a good idea. Yeah, if you get a loop that has double connecting pallets and you just toss them both, that's like, it's kind of your best bet. That's what I've felt when playing as her. Like, those tiles are weird. They don't really work that well against most other killers. But if you're playing against Crossu and you just toss both pallets, she can't really play them in Squidward mode for very long. Doesn't work very well in Squidward mode. Scooter is obviously much better at looping the squid than I am. Yeah, body blocking while not infected is something you can do for sure also. Obviously, it doesn't really matter as a solo. It's just based on whether or not your team can be there for you. You duck when she spits? Kind of, but like the spray when it hits a wall is so forgiving that yeah, it's pretty hard to dodge, honestly. Like, if I get stuck here, you see that? Like, yeah, it's pretty hard for her to miss. I shouldn't have done that. If we had like an open doorway right there, I think I could have actually done an okay job of looping her with the connecting pallets. But that's about all you can do. If you get stuck at a 50-50, you're just as dead as you would be against any other killer. Her auto aim is a crime. She got a lot of freebies in her kit. I'm doing all right, Brad. How are you? Would be substantial if her whip attack only downed if you're on reach 2 and broken. Yeah, but that would make that would be awful to play as. I'm not gonna lie. That would be so boring. That would not be fun. It takes so long for them to go into the broken state. It takes a really long time. And then if you could apply like more damage in the floating head state, I mean, maybe that would be okay if it took like 2 hits, but that would still be pretty miserable playing as her. She toes a very fine line where little changes would really make her very unfun to play as. I fully understand she's kind of not that fun to play against, but Playing as could be really bad too. Oh, well. It's not really a good way to play that out. I don't know how they fix her without dropping her to D tier. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I don't really think. I mean, maybe there's some way. I mean, you could potentially, like, if you remove the splash from her projectile when she's in M1 mode, that would make it harder to get people infected. And so that would make it so it takes her a little bit, like, she has to use more skill before she can ramp up and use the squid mode. That's at least something. I'd be cool with getting outplayed instead of auto-aimed. I mean, is it auto-aim though, or is it just like the super generous hitbox? To me, it feels like the hitbox is just generous, like demo shred. If you aim above their head, it's full auto aim. I mean, I guess my argument would be, I mean, you just dodged that. My argument would be that it's pretty much a layup to get a melee hit on any killer. Like, you can still get spun, but like, getting spun is not like a common occurrence. Scoots is putting up a fight. That's kind of a problem right there, is the mobility and catch up is so fast. The catch up potential is so fast. You can get outplayed at a pallet, and if there's nothing connecting within like 10 to 15 meters, you probably die. You probably just end up dead. But if you take the mobility away in that mode, she'll probably feel terrible. If you slow down the pallet vault, it'll probably feel terrible. You could maybe make her attacks a little bit more telegraphed or harder to hit, I guess. But that would probably eventually feel terrible. It's just, it's really tough to balance her and not make her feel like poo-poo duty. Uh-oh. We did the thing. Join on me! Alright. I'm gonna play this build, and then I think this is gonna be my last DVD game. Hamburger. Studying for an exam on Wednesday. Good luck. Good luck with...
Well, I don't think you can get
any worse than this.
Stop doing it? Why are you telling me to stop doing it? Join on me. Join on me. We're going over here now. I'm just clicking accept while I'm reading chat. Why even bother getting distance? Yeah, you can't really get distance against her. You can't. I do that so much where I'm like, oh, I better get away from this tile. Because the thing is, if you stay at a tile, you're just as likely to die. There's not really a counterplay at a tile. Like, one thing you could maybe do, because a lot of people attempt this, one thing you could possibly do is make it so that she doesn't have a hitbox when you vault pallets, so survivors can vault back through her. And then it's a little harder for her to cheese at single pallet. She has to work a little bit harder. I don't know. It's something. But again, it's like the problem with her is that she is objectively fun to play in her current state. And it's really hard for you to take stuff away and make her not feel janky. Like, you could, yeah, you could just make her a D tier killer. I think all of us know several ways that you could just hard nerf her. And then she'd be really easy to deal with. But you don't just want, like, if you do that enough, people just will straight up not play her. And then she might as well not exist. I watched Yerv to hear him say, dude, D feces, etc. True. True, true. Oh, the auto aim from the splash. The splash is pretty, yeah. I'm even not great with it, to be honest. I mess it up a lot, but every time I've played against her, it feels like such a layup to get splashed with the infection. And that part of the chase goes by so fast that it's like, oh. It is probably one of the more difficult projectiles to dodge, which is weird because she's not even a projectile killer. That is kind of weird. Like, it's a small part of her kit, but it's something that you do, like, really quickly, and then you get out of it, and then you do the main part of her kit. So it's weird that that's so easy to hit, I think. You should do a perk loadout that matches the initials of your name. Oh, like Nicolas Cage. NC. I'm putting a Killer Shack hatch offering. Oh, you're zany. You're wacky. No way you would do that. What if I did this? Oh! What if I did that? That auto mod. Do 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 do. Do you think it's harder to win a survivor or a killer? Solo queue survivor overall is probably harder to win, but then it depends on how you play. You could just set up a build for endgame, let everybody else do stuff, and then just wait till the game is over and, like, you know, play for hatch. And that's probably a little bit easier. Then on killer, there's like a certain class of killers that are going to be easier, for sure. But if you play like the lower tier killers, especially a lower tier killer that you're not like used to playing, where you try to go easy on the survivors, then it's going to feel worse to play killer. If you play trapper and don't use a good build and don't use circumstances to your advantage, that's a great That's a great example. That's gonna feel worse than probably even playing solo queue Survivor. But yeah, if you play in a Swift, that's gonna hit different than playing in a Swift is gonna be way easier than playing Trapper with low tier perks, for sure. Sid, thank you for the raid. How's the stream? Where were you playing? What's the game? Do I need to get one of those bots that like tells you what the person was playing? Oh, look, it's this dork. Bro, remember when Mikey was fun to play against? Now when I see him, I'm like, oh, this guy's cringe. I hate to say it, but that's kind of how I feel. I used to be like, oh, he's stalking me. And now I'm like, oh, great, he's stalking me. Used to be like, oh, what's he doing? He's staring at me. Now it's like, he's gonna stare at me and then he's gonna dash slot me to death. In live 17 days, I'm dead. Have you been straight up, like, hopping straight on the stream as soon as you wake up? That is wild. Respect. I could never. I bet your PC's pissed off, though. Just constantly chugging away. My PC would catch flames. My PC's so angry, I bet. Alright, well, go rest. Haha. Last mine. Or whatever. Just kicks the gen and walks away. What are you, Tombstone Myers? You know that doesn't exist anymore, right, buddy? It's not a thing anymore. Uh-oh. He's looking up. He's looking up. Hey, what's in space? Trying to see what he sees. I'm not seeing it. What's up, L? What's up, L? Hold on. We can get this. What's up, LJ2K75 _ 75? You got the hardest name to say. Congrats on having the hardest name to say. It's pretty bog. Get the hamburger. Who puts hamburger in a jar? That don't even make sense. Dude, what build is this guy playing? Because he hasn't used his tier 3 a single time. Oh, what's the deal with this build? Caught you live on the tube. What's up, buddy? Not the tube. Not the tube. You guys are doing gens, huh? You guys do gens. Dude, for real though, what was this guy's build? What is he doing? Did he just stay in pursuer mode this entire time? M1 mode? Like he was stalking people for a little bit, but then he never went tier 3. His iron grasp? What's the vibe? He's got node. He's got node. Why do I feel like Doed popped like right over there? Oh, I didn't mean to.
Can you go in this way? Come on.
I'm sorry. Badoom. Doed, I'm cooked. No, you're fine. Bro. He just stares. Oh, I heard it. I heard the sound. He has Franklin's? Wait, my purple thing.
Thanks.
Not my perpy wurpy. He took my purple! Bro! Somebody grab it and give it to me? Just kidding. Like, he can appreciate the beauty of the night sky. True. He's a romantic. I blame Twitch for using lowercase letters for all usernames. Nah, that's not true. Look at Neverfate. Look at It's the Girl Gamer. Look at Pizza Tux. Look at Yerv. Oh my god, I put that in caps and then it lowercased it. That's so awkward. LOL. Heck W. Okay. Just kidding. Bro, I can't believe it took my perpy. Wait, he popped his tier 3? Or is that a bug? This guy has an OG trapper build. Dude, he did pop tier 3. What is the vibe, man? What's this guy's deal? What is his deal? Uh-oh. Now's your time.
Where we can be epic mind soldiers, live by the assassins, do the most epic secondary behavior.
Oh! Run! Grab my beam. P. Davis, thank you for the sub. Welcome on in, my friend. I appreciate you. Now you got some ugly ass emotes to ruin somebody's day with. One of them's bald. Whoa, not a hit on Hook. Look, he's bald. He looks like an egg. I should get more emotes. I don't even know what I'd do for new emotes though if I did them. Dude, he has a straight up 2016 era build. I guess technically 2017 because Franklin's, but that is wild. No add-ons too. Respect. Burger sacrifice for the pizza. Sheesh.
What is going on here? Anyone?
My tummy
Someone wanna fill
hungry.
me in?
Alright, what if I do double bat? Oh, I was running exaltation. What am I, an idiot? What am I, stupid sauce? What is more battery power? What is the highest battery power build? That's 8 seconds. That's 12 seconds, but this gives you decreased flashlight consumption. So what is What does the most? Is it perpy with double battery? Is it green with the thing and a thing? Is double battery green? Is it the thing with the thing with the thing? Is it this thing? Dude, why come we don't have brown flashlights? Why come we don't have brown firecrackers that we can loot from the baskets? Why come we don't have knives and shotguns that we can loot from the baskets that we stab or shoot the killer and put them in their graves? Hey, Pete Davis, nice rat. You know I made that emote myself. I know it looks stupid, but like, I did that. I did color blocking like a child. I just sketched over a picture of a rat. That's like one of two good emotes I have. The other good emotes I didn't make. Is Yerv edible? Are you on edibles? Why come we can't add charges to the fog vials? See, that's a good question. Fog vial went from like way too poggers with like infinite uses in a match to now only 2. Yeah, let's just add 1 or 2 charges. Shoot him, stop him for 2 seconds, right? Why come we can't drop like an oil slick? No, mine was marbles. You drop marbles and it makes the killer go in the same direction. You see this? So they're like going this way. If you put down marbles, it makes them go in the same direction for like 0.3 seconds. So they just slip and lose their footing and path wrong for like 3 seconds. Whoa! Or makes them do a loop-de-doo. Like they're the bad guys in a Home Alone movie. I made this emote. I like that one. Pew pew. Pew pew. That would be so abused. It'd be really funny though. It would be like a one-time use kind of a thing. I would imagine it like a nice toot. I would imagine it like kind of like the fog vial, except it would only have 1 charge. New killer idea that's just a haunted car. That would be sick. Like Christine, the Stephen King movie / novel. I still say you could do Jaws, man. Why couldn't you do Jaws? Just make every floor water. What are you, stupid? Just do it. Get it done. Tire DLC? Like that movie Rubber? You know what I'm talking about? You guys seen it? Have you seen it? The killer tire? Ah, that was worth it. What about... I need to make... I could definitely add more sounds and make them cheaper to do. I just haven't... I literally have not touched any of these channel point things in so long.
My name is Jeff.
Did you know my name is Jeff? Did you complete that survey for the maps? I didn't, but I saw some of the options. Yeah, underwater map would be cool, but I'm still... Maybe I'm naive, but I'm still holding out hope for a BioShock chapter. So if they do an underwater map, I want it to be Rapture. I want it to be... Dude, Rapture would be so sick. It would be... Okay, it might not be the best balanced map, and I know people don't really like fully indoor maps, but it would easily be like, it would be easily one of the best looking maps in the game. I can say that confidently because I think the behavior team did a really good job with RPD, making it look like it looks in Resident Evil 2. So I have no doubt that they could kill it with a DVD version of the Rapture, and it would be so sick. Oh my god, that scared me. I was itching my nose. I didn't even know what was going on. Make cheaper sounds. I should, yeah. Another Myers? Uh-oh, this one actually uses his power. That's scary. I'm dead. Okay, man. Sure. I've just been eating doo-doo all stream, man. I swear to you, I haven't had one, like, actually good game. Yikes, bro. You should play the Roblox DVD version. I played it before. It's pretty funny. It's a nice meme. Working with IPs is a pain, though. I mean, I'm sure it is, but it would be so good, dude. And then a Big Daddy as a killer. Big Daddy as a killer and Rapture as a map. You don't even need to have a survivor connected to the BioShock universe. It would be such a good chapter, even with just those two. You coming this way? I think I should have just played Killer tonight, man. So my survivor games have been absolute dookie. They've been so bad. I've played so horrible. I legitimately can't even think of a good play that I made tonight. It's not about whole good games. I'm saying I have not made a single run that was like, oh, that was okay. My longest chase tonight was probably like 30 seconds. That's how it feels. But most chases just been getting absolutely dukered on. Is he coming this way? I have no clue where he is. Oh god. Uh-oh. I'm not helping. What? Why did he think head on? Dude, does he have coup too? Is he actually running coup de grace?
I get it. You're angry. You need a release. I'm telling you.
Oh my god, man. I'm sitting here like I just want to get like one half decent survivor game before I go next. But they're all doo-doo. No way he actually has coup. On the killer that is a dash slopper already? Why are you running coup? Or do you think he's running the iridescent, where you just play old Myers? That's such a weird iridescent. Imagine playing an iridescent add-on to downgrade yourself. He is? Is he? So he's just playing with that iridescent and then coup de grace? That's honestly such a weird choice. I guess I respect it. Well, I was gonna say at least it's kind of like Variety, but it's not really. He's basically playing the new version of Myers, except very slightly different. He has a tier 3 lunge. Oh my god, I'm running into him. I'm dead. Oh my god, bro, he's invincible. He's a tank, bro. He's an APC. Impenetrable. I wonder how often that facehugger jump scare gets ignored. I don't even think about it like half the time I go through. If you're actually looping, you don't have time to like concentrate on it. Stretch Armstrong. It's coup de grace for sure. I want more cool maps and less uncool maps. I feel like it's so hard to define, though. What is actually a good map? Although there is some consensus. I feel like a good example would be like Cold Tower. As far as like old school maps. I think most people enjoy Cold Tower. I could be wrong though. Maybe I'm just biased. I'm thinking myself. I love Cold Tower, so you have to love Cold Tower too. I just feel like Cold Tower is a really well-balanced old school map. Oh. Eat it. I didn't get an angle. This is so sad. Oh my god, that coup. The coup range is absurd. Oh, I still have half of my beam left. I thought it was depleted. That's crazy, man. What's up, Big Booty Judy? How that thing doing? Wait, Big Booty Judy, can you make it clap? I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. You can't say that? Somebody asked me that. All I had to say was yes. Yes, I can. I think Cold Tower is survivor bias because it's one of the largest maps. I don't know. Cold Tower feels pretty balanced to me. I can't think of many maps that feel balanced. They're all a little off. Some of the older maps are pretty well balanced though. Some of them not. Less random than most maps. Yeah, I think that's a good part of it. Is you feel like you don't have to work through like really random rough spawns. You are most likely on Cold Tower not going to run into like god loop after god loop. I'm not saying it can't, you know, you can still get into a bad situation, but it's a little bit more predictable. Whereas some maps, you just feel like you're never gonna work through. It's unending. He has Insidious.
Not you.
This guy's a psychopath.
Oh, wait a minute. I love a psychopath.
Wait. Why could I not walk through you? Everyone loves Coldwind Farms. Coldwind used to be bad. What the frick? What map am I thinking of that everybody said 1v1 me on? Why can't I think of the map? I keep wanting to say Wretched Shop, but that's obviously Autohaven. Cowshed, yeah, 1v1 me Cowshed. Cowshed used to be busted. Insano busted. Now it's just like a normal map. There's not really much to say about it. It just is what it is. Alright, Brad, have a good one. You couldn't move? Oh. Yeah, you also didn't have, what's it called? I couldn't move through you. You're not supposed to have collision. Is he just sitting next to you? With Insidious? This guy's a freak. He's a freak of nature. I wouldn't put it past him. Should I go? Oh, he's just like Irma. I forgot. Dude, Myers isn't that fun to play against anymore. I can't tell if I'm just in a mood because I've been playing bad all night. But I don't feel like I like playing against Myers as much anymore. Maybe I would enjoy playing as him. But yeah, I just don't. I see him pop up, and he used to give me the same feeling as like when I get a Bubba. Be like, yeah, oh, dude, Myers? I haven't played a Myers in a while. Now I'm like, I see him and I'm like, oh, okay, well, this is gonna be a mid experience. But I don't know if I'm just in a hater mood right now because I've been playing really bad. I can't tell, but I feel like I honestly don't like playing against him as much as I used to. And I also feel like I wouldn't enjoy playing as him as much. But again, to be fair, I could be in pure hater mode. Because I'm playing bad. Could be mad because bad. My medkit has a syringe near a little spaceship. My bad. I didn't even see that. Warm leftover spaghetti and make garlic bread. I love that for you. It sounds delicious. I think my most hated things the last 2 years is them adding so many tiles that look like old tiles, but then they have a powder window in a weird spot. Yeah. I've kind of adapted to it now, but that bothered me for a while too. Because you just you'd have such a muscle memory for so many tiles, and then they just took an RPG and blasted through the walls, and they're like, it looks like this now. I think overall the variety is fine. Things don't need to be so consistently easy to loot. But that got to me for a while. I kind of don't like the filler palette change. I think it makes areas of the map that were unsafe before a little... Like, it was okay that those places were unsafe. I was okay with the edges of swamp not being that safe. Now that there's pallets, like, on the edges, it feels weird almost. I don't think any of the 3 Myers we played against were any dash slot. Yeah. Yeah. The first Myers was Scratch Mirror. The second Myers, for whatever reason, didn't pop tier 3 until the end of the game. And then that Myers was just like iridescent with coup. To be fair, it was basically like playing old Myers, except he could go back to tier 1, which is, I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't think I like this Myers. Just being straight up, I don't think I like this version of Myers. I miss old stuff. It makes me a little sad. I wish I could just co-sign every single change that is made in this game and just like it and not be a baby about it, but some changes like that one, I'm just like, I think I wanted it back like it used to be. I don't think I wanted this change to happen. I'd rather play games against like some permanent tier 3 Myers. If the last 3 games I played against Myers were like permanent tier 3, I think I would have preferred that. Like 2 perma tier 3s and 1 Tombstone Myers, I think that would have been more fun to me than what we got. Oh yeah, Toba is crazy to me. I still can't figure out the Toba tiles. They're too wacky. I love that they took some swings on that map though. On Toba, they added like those little ramps. And I like that they did that. The ramps aren't really usable, but it's something slightly different. You know what I really miss? Is when Ormond... This is such like a good accident to happen in my opinion. Ormond you used to be able to run on the rocks. On Ormond. Like there's this little line of rocks. Those, I don't know what position it would be. I always think about it as the left side. If you're facing that big gap where you look into the lodge, the big gap, and then the bar is on the other side, it's on the left side. That's how I think of it. I don't know what the call out would be. But there used to be that little line of rocks, and you could get up and run on it, which I thought was pretty interesting. Because the killer could obviously get up there too, or if you were in the right situation, you could hit them on the side. She's right here already. But like, I think, and then it was like, if you didn't path correctly, you would just fall off the rocks and eat a free hit. But if you did path correctly, you could kind of use it as a weird little loop. And I think that would be interesting as like an intentional loop, where you kind of have to like balance correctly to get value out of the loop. Oh, I thought she was picking up. Oh my god. That is so forgiving for her. That is crazy, man. I think that would be a good way to, like, nerf her down a little bit. I don't know if it would be really annoying, but if you can't do the splash by hitting against the walls, it makes it at least somewhat more difficult to actually get the infection in the first place. You actually have to use a little bit of skill. When you can just bounce against a wall and get freebies, it's just so easy in some circumstances to get that infection for free. If they changed it so that wasn't like standard, I don't know if that would be annoying for playing as her, but if they made it so that wasn't standard and you had to like have an add-on for it, kind of like Trickster needs an add-on for bouncing blades, that could be something that makes her a little bit more decent to deal with. What's up, Sam? How you doing? That's one thing that I feel like the M1 part of her kit happens so fast that you just end up playing against the squid almost instantly every single time. And I think if there was like a little bit more counterplay and you could actually loop against that M1 part, it wouldn't feel like you're just getting auto countered every single chase. I honestly don't even know where I'm going. Okay. They could also make it so the mushrooms like regressed the infection faster and were easier to eat, but I think that would make her a little less fun to play as. A map with some parkour would be so cool. Oh, for sure. They could take some like tiny little risks. It doesn't have to be anything huge. You don't need to add like Indiana Jones rope swings, with just a little bit of something. I should be helping, but also Jen's. Oh, there's no way I get over here in time. This is so sad. Dude, these games were rough, man. I'm not gonna lie. These games were rough tonight. What was the game with parkour that you played early COVID times? Shut down a year or two after it came out. I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name right now. That was the one where you were in first person, right? I really can't remember the name of it. It was the game that started the first time it released. It was a battle royale game. The only thing that was bad about that game that I remember is like it made me motion sick sometimes to be looping in first person. But the loops were like, they were really interesting, and you had items while you're looping, which obviously like DVD has slowly added on looping items, but that wasn't like a major thing when the game first started. Why is she not going squid mode? Oh my god, why'd I do that?
You kidding me?
Uh-oh. What are we doing? Oh my god, she still got that hit for free. I'm dead.
Can we please just talk about this like two rational adults? Please?
Oh my god, man. This video game. I should have just played Cross-Through all game, dude. All tonight. How did she get out of that so fast? Bro. I love playing Cross-Through, but it is just not very pleasant playing against her. There's no getting around that. 3 engines after all this. I mean, it's Cross-Through gameplay. Bring in those Quintons, baby. Let me see if I can find it. The game you're talking about, Sam. Asymmetrical horror battle royale.
You're 1 in a million. Thanks.
Hide or die. It's called Hide or Die. Oh my god, Jill, what are you doing? I think I'm dead. There's just no gameplay against her, man. There's just no gameplay. It's rough, man, because I like playing as her so much. I recognize that she's busted. It's really fun to play as her, but like, yikes. Yeah, Hide or Die was cool. It died really fast, though. Unfortunately. Also, the one that literally no one remembers, Gold Express, was kind of cool. Gold Express was one where all the survivors had powers too, so they felt kind of unique. And instead of like a pallet type system, you set up, you kind of like set up blocks in areas, and you would set up a block that would either be like a window, or it would be like an up high tile, and you could either jump over them or slide below them, which was kind of cool. And they also had a doppelganger character which I also thought was a good idea and would work well in DVD. The doppelganger, I remember specific times where the doppelganger killer got me pretty decently. A few different times. I'm still kind of surprised after all this time, they still haven't done one. When you know they could very easily do a doppelganger killer and then give it a secondary chase ability. I think some people are negative on it because they're like, well, it wouldn't be good if you play in a Swift. There's plenty of stuff that isn't good if you play in a Swift. Obviously. But it doesn't mean, like, Demogorgon's a great example. Demogorgon portals are like not even an ounce of his strength. The portals are like, if he was portals only, he would be a D tier killer. But the shred is really good. So you can very easily have a killer where, you know, the side ability is just a doppelganger style. I would say GG, but I'm not gonna lie, it's nothing against that person. I'm just like, I don't think I had a lot of fun playing Survivor tonight. Alright, gamers, that's it for DVD. I'm gonna stream for a little bit longer though. I'm gonna check out Dying Light the Beast. If you guys want to watch that, I'm gonna be over on Twitch. I'll start the stream up on YouTube too. I don't think I'm gonna be on for super long, but I'll hang out for a little bit. What's up, Mike? Alright, guys. DVD folks, have a good one. Take it easy. See you another time.